Hi guys, Eric with Express Garage Doors. Today we're going to show you how to tell if you have a broken TorqueMaster spring. These are not as easy to tell as torsion or extension because all of those springs are exposed and it's very easy to tell if they're broken. These springs are inside a metal tube. It's much more difficult to tell if they're broken just by glancing at it, but I'm gonna give you some easy ways to tell. The first way to tell if you've got a broken garage door spring, any kind of spring, if you have an opener, pull the red handle and disconnect the door from the opener, and then try to lift the door. If the door is hard to lift, more than maybe 10, 20 pounds of pressure to get it off the ground and get it above you, you've got at least one broken spring. And this goes for all types of springs. If you've got one broken spring and there's more than one spring on the door, replace both of them. They all have about the same life cycle. So if you just replace one in a month or two, you'll probably be replacing the other one. Just get it, if you're gonna go through the trouble of DIYing this, just go ahead and do it all at once and knock it out, and then you won't have to worry about it for 5 to 10 years. So the first test is lift the door. The second test is if you have a TorqueMaster system, see if this tube spins freely. This metal tube. There's no spring tension on the springs that are in this tube on this door right now, so this tube will spin freely. If both of your springs or the only springs you have in that tube are broken, it's gonna spin freely. The next test that you can do, let's say you don't have a ladder, you can't reach the tube to test that. You're gonna go to the sides of the doors. I can't a little bit. Again, these springs have no tension on them. This cable is completely loose. There's no tension on this. That's not always going to be an indicator. It is a good way to test, and it can help you determine which side is broken. But again, if you're gonna DIY a TorqueMaster spring system, go to our website, weigh your door, measure your door height, and we can figure out exactly the combination of springs, whether it's 1 or 2 springs you need. It may be different than what you currently have on the door just because the manufacturer makes things differently now, but we will get you the correct size as long as you provide the right height and weight. And then you can take care of that. It's just replace both springs. You're gonna go through a couple hours of messing around to replace one spring, and then you could have just replaced them both at the same time because you gotta do a bunch of stuff anyways. You might as well just replace both of them at the same time, if you need to. So a lot of doors like this may be just a single spring door anyways. That's about it. The dead giveaway is the door's super heavy. All the springs on a garage door do is counterbalance the door weight. They put tension on the cables to take the weight off of the door as you lift it. That's all a spring does. Your opener does not do that. It just guides the door up and down. If you've got any other questions on anything, especially TorqueMaster related, go to our website, expressgaragedoors.com, leave comments below. I'll try to answer any questions you have about this kind of thing. And thanks guys, have a good one.